All right. And last week, Thursday, we reported that the US is ready to train the Ukrainian military. The United States is determined to support international efforts to train Ukrainian war pilots on modern fighter jets, but Washington has still not decided whether it will be the United States or other ally that will ultimately hand over the F-16s to Ukraine. These were stated by Jake Sullivan, the White House National Security Advisor. In his words, he says, I think given the number of F-16s that are currently available from the stocks of our European allies and the fact that based on the money Congress has given us, there are so many other priorities for systems to give. It may be that we focus more on third-party transfer, but the president has not made a final decision. This is what he told CNN on Sunday.
Well, previously, Washington officially refused to hand over aircraft to the Ukrainian side, arguing that the armed forces currently need other systems such as artilleries, missiles, and tanks. It was also claimed that the transfer of fighter jets would require months for the training of pilots and maintenance of technicians, as well as the deployment of infrastructure in Ukraine. In this regard, Sullivan explained that in his way, the warplanes would not be able to become a decisive element in the widely anticipated Ukrainian counteroffensive given the timeframes.
Well, however, according to the advisor, conditions are evolving. The United States has mobilized an exceptional effort to deliver on time and in full everything Ukraine needs to launch these counteroffensives, Sullivan said. Now that we have done that, we can look forward to the long-term capacity of Ukraine to be able to defend itself and deter Russian aggression, the advisor explained. He also noted that the fourth generation fighter jets, in particular the F-16s, are relevant to the capacity of Ukraine armed forces.
Meanwhile, as we reported earlier last week, President Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine and his U.S. counterpart Joe Biden met on Sunday in Hiroshima, where the G7 leaders are meeting. The parties discussed further cooperations to strengthen Ukraine's defense capability as well as Ukraine's peace formula. In a related development, the 3rd Assault Brigade continues to knock out the occupiers from their positions near Bakhmut. The territory, that's 1,730-meter wide and 700-meter deep, has been cleared of enemy forces.
Well, during yesterday's battle alone, 23 invaders were eliminated and over 40 were wounded in action. Enemy military hardware, including tanks, were also destroyed. The task was completed by their 2nd Assault Battalion. This is what Brigadier reported. As Ukraine reported earlier, Commander of Ukraine's ground forces, Colonel General Olaksda Seksy, and Ukrainian soldiers are advancing on the flanks in the suburbs of Bakhmut and are actually approaching the point when they could take the town into a tactical encirclement.
The transfer of F-16 jets to Ukraine would raise the question of NATO's role in the conflict and would not undermine Russia's military goals, senior Russian diplomats said on Monday. There is no infrastructure for the operation of the F-16 in Ukraine, and the needed number of pilots and maintenance personnel is not there either, says Russia's ambassador to the United States, Anatoly Antonov. What will happen if the American fighters take off from NATO's airfields controlled by foreign volunteers? Russia's Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Rykov said any transfer of the U.S. jets to Ukraine would be absolutely pointless and stupid.